Now loading. Hey everybody, it's MultiClassicGamer. You're probably expecting another Tetris video today, but no. Actually, they would have been the same exact thing if I did actually do Tetris again. This time we're actually playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Now, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is arguably my favorite game for the PC, actually. And I'm actually going to show you guys an amusement park that I've been working on since April of last year. And actually, I think it's pretty much done for the most part because there's actually no space left in the entire park, okay? It's in this scenario called Vanilla Hills, and a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 fans out there will probably know what I'm talking about. It's the first scenario in the entire game. Oh, did I just fart? I seriously fart. Did you guys hear? Yeah, you guys probably heard that. I apologize if you heard that fart. That was probably the worst fart ever. I hope you guys didn't hear it though. And if you did, I hope it doesn't. If you're easily grossed out, you probably are. I'm sorry about that. It takes a while to load. That's how much content's inside of it. I hope it doesn't lag that much. My PC has little issues whenever it loads this game. It doesn't have any issues when I play this on my Windows Vista, but now it's having trouble here because it's on an XP, so I'm not surprised on that. I might have to turn on the graphics a little bit, but yeah, this video is just a tour of the amusement park I made, and I named it Vanilla Hills Fun Park, simply that. I think it has about 40 rides in it. I know it has at least 35 plus. But, here it is. It's kind of lagging a little. Shut up. We already completed this scenario objective, so that's good there. But yeah, this is the amusement park in a nutshell right here. Here's a map of it. Yeah, you can barely see that, I bet. So, we might as well just do a tour right away. So, we got this little strip right here. You come in, here's the plaza, nice little plaza, and if you go left here, first of all, we got this dinosaur go around, like, it's a dinosaur themed version of the merry-go-round, and then over here you have a Dino Mask facility here thing. And also over here I made like this underground part where you go down here. Turn off the scenery first, real quick. You go down there, and down there, on the underground view, there's actually this ride there called the Underground Subway. I think is what I called. Hang on a second. Let's see. This would be a lot easier if I had fraps, but apparently I don't. Underground Subway, yeah, that's what I called it. I mean, you probably can't see much, can you? Yeah, I apologize about that. Let's turn back on the scenery now. Basically, what the Underground Subway does, it pretty much makes a circle under the park, and it goes all the way to the back here, behind the zipper. We'll get back to that later. Let's see, we got, anyways, back to the tour. Over here we have another plaza, but this was already here when I started the scenario, okay? Some of the rides here and some of the content mainly was already here when I started, but actually I did most of the work here, as you can see. Like, for instance, this plaza was already here, and everything that's here was already here, so I didn't add anything over here because I thought it looked really nice. Here we have a bumper cars ride that I added, and the game actually, for some reason, calls them dodgeums. I don't know why it calls them dodgeums. Like as in, like, you're dodging them. Yeah. Whatever I tried to say there. You know what would have been actually really cool is if you could, in addition to riding the rides, I wish that you could, like, drive the manual rides, you know, where the guests actually control the rides. I wish you could, excuse me. Nice, I burped, and I farted earlier, too. Like I was saying before, it would have been actually nice if you could, you know, what am I trying to say? Control the rides, like the bumper cars. Like if you could drive the bumper cars around, that would be good. That would have been good. And same for the go-karts. If you could control those too, that would be great. Okay, here's the first ride that was already here from the scenario, so I didn't make any changes to it. This is the Tumbler, which is actually a top spin ride, which is a thrill ride. Music is already there too, so I didn't add it. Over here we have an Enterprise, a thrill ride that's from the game. Well, actually, you know what? 90% of the rides here at the park, they're all thrill rides, okay? I have only a few roller coasters here. Yeah, this is the Enterprise. All Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 fans are familiar with this ride. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like the Ferris wheel, except it's on the side. Yeah, whatever. Here we have something called the Crooked House in the game, but guess what I named it? I named it the Clown Mansion, which was stupid, but it's actually fitting because there's clowns all over it. So, why they called it Crooked House, I'm not sure. Because it's crooked? You know, like your mom? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, okay? I'm really, really sorry I did that. Okay, over here, we have a double sky wheel. Apparently, I heard that these are extremely rare and probably don't even exist in real life. But here it is, restored, fully restored here in my park that I made here. It's got the summer air theme playing here, in case you can't see that. Looking at the camera, it looks kind of weird. But I'm just looking at the monitor itself. Okay, over here we have the spin out. It doesn't look the same as it does in real life, but it's close enough. It does pretty much the same thing, but it looks different in real life. And look at this, it can hold an astounding 40... Dude, you can't read that. What am I saying? Okay, it can hold up to 40 guests. That's what it has on there right now. Over here, we have my personal favorite, but I never actually ran this in real life, and I would like to someday. It's called the Roller Plane. Wonder if I should ride all these rides. Well, probably not, okay? If you own Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you've already ridden these rides before. Especially, this is actually the Platinum Pack that I used to make this. It has both the Soaked and Wild expansion packs, so personally, I would recommend that to anyone. So yeah, this is the roller plane, nothing special about it. It doesn't go upside down, which is why I'm kind of interested in riding it. I'm pretty much, in real life, I am actually really picky about rides. Like, I won't go on anything that goes upside down. Okay, so down here we have another underground ride. There's actually 3 underground rides here at the park. There wasn't enough room for any more. So underground here we have this, the Cheshire Cats, or whatever it's called in this game. And I named it the Haunted Cat House. An underground haunted cat house. If I can... I'm trying to click on it. Bring it up on the screen. Apparently it's not working. I'm probably going to have to redo this entire tour, you know, once I get fraps. Be a lot better quality so you can actually see what's going on here. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. Well, that looks weird. Just turn off the underground. There you go. There you go, see? It looks kind of stupid. It's not even finished yet. I'm supposed to be putting up these walls everywhere. But yeah, this is pretty much a work in progress, right? So I guess I'm not done with this park after all, because I still got a lot of work to do with this. And I guess maybe someday when I finish it, I can actually show it to you guys. But by then I'll probably have fraps, so I'll pretty much redo the entire tour at that point. It's not really all that exciting. It's actually a pretty boring ride. And there's nothing scary about it because the game doesn't allow me to put any spooky theme scenery in this scenario. So it's pretty difficult. So I had to actually color the scenery, the walls and scenery on it in order to make it look kind of gothic. And the cars too, but that's pretty much it. Okay, over here we got a chair swing that I named the Flying Carousel for some stupid reason. There's no animals on it. Well, except in the walls of the ride or whatever. But actually, it's called a chair swing in the game. And it does pretty much the same thing it does in real life. It kind of spins, and at the same time it kind of, twists a little. I got so much content in this park to show you, like you wouldn't believe. That's why I'm going so fast. I'm trying to go so fast. So after that, oh wait, what was I doing? I was over there. I don't know why I went straight to the flying carousel there. Oh, I'll show the food stalls later. Okay, so next is the haunted cat house, and this right over here, we have a personal favorite of a lot of people in real life. This ride is extremely popular in real life, but not so popular in this game for whatever reason. But I personally think it's a really good ride, okay? In the game, its default name is Meteorite, but it's actually, in real life, it's called the Ring of Fire, which is a really fitting name because it's a ring and it's fire. That's what the cars are themed. And I know there's actually a version of this ride in real life where the train is actually covered. And before I actually, played this game in real life, I used to think that before I played this game that this ride was actually a roller coaster, but it's a thrill ride. So, even though it looks like a roller coaster, it's not. But yeah, this is the Ring of Fire, nothing special to it. It's a very popular in real life. Apparently, almost every theme park I've ever been to in real life has one of these, at least. Not that I've really been anywhere, except for the Evergreen State Fair and the Sultan Shindig. Well, actually, the Sultan Shindig doesn't have it, but it did actually have it in one year, but it's not there anymore. And actually, when it was there that year, it was called the Fireball. So I guess it's got other names, but... Okay, so this ride over here, I heard they... Do they have this at Wild Waves? I think they do, I'm not really sure. Whether they do or not, I called it the Disco Flashback. And in the game, I think it's called... Wait, hang on, I'll check. In the game, it's called Riptide, yeah. And this right here, this is what it's doing right here. That's all it does the entire ride. It just does this for like a few minutes and then it's over. It's the same thing over and over again, so it's not really all that fun, but it kind of is. Again, it can hold up to 40 people on it. That's a lot of people on one small ride. And then across from this ride, we have one of my personal favorites, yet I still haven't overcome my fear of this ride, because I've gone on this ride several times, and I still haven't gone over my fear of it. Well, actually, I was going to go on it this year to see if I have overcome my fear of it. And guess what? It was closed this year at the Evergreen State Fair. It was closed, to my dismay. So I got no chance to see if I had actually gone over my fear of it. Because when I saw it at the fair this year, the ride looked like it wasn't even complete. It might be by now, and I'm probably going there today, so we'll see if it's actually complete. But yeah, it looked like it was unfinished or something, but yeah, it was closed when I went there on the 27th of August. But yeah, this ride is very popular. Well, kind of. It's in real life it's called Thunderbolt, but the game for some reason call it Thunderbobs. And I would change it to Thunderbolt, but wouldn't have made any difference because the banner, you can't change the banner, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, nothing really special about it. It just spins around, and the cars lean to the side as it does that, and then it goes backwards. So it's a really fun ride, but I still haven't gotten over my fear of it yet. Even though it doesn't seem like it'd be a really fun ride, I just don't know why I'm so afraid of it. I'm probably not by now, but I know I was previous times I went on it. Right here we have something called the Robot Arm. I've heard this is a very rare ride in real life, but you can put it anywhere you want in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And Pretty much it does all these weird arm movements around with 2 people on it at a time. So it's kind of a weird ride. And I would never go on it because I'm pretty certain that it goes upside down. Pretty much does all kinds of crazy movements. And over here we have a ride that I haven't seen at the Evergreen State Fair in a very long time. But I know it was there a long time ago, but now it isn't. Once again, I don't know why they took it out. Actually, in this game it's called this double swinging inverter. I just call it the double inverter, which is what it's called in real life. But at the Evergreen State Fair, when we had it, it was actually just called the inverter because it wasn't like double like this. There was only one. But yeah, it's what you'd expect in real life. It's what it does. Well, I've actually gone pretty far. We've already got this entire side of the park done. We still got way more to go. Right here we have the disco. Basically just spins you around. I know for a fact that this is at Wild Waves, or at least it was at some point, because I remember seeing it on the commercials, but I don't think it's there now. Not sure. Over here we have Chaos. I don't know what it's called in real life, but I'm pretty sure this ride would be a feature at Water Park. It's kind of a scary one, actually. And then you go down here and you can actually, from here you can also re-enter and you can get here from the underground subway. It'll take you over here too. And actually, also, in addition to the underground subway, there's also a roller coaster right next to it that I actually had featured in a video that I made way back in October last year. It's called Venom. And that was the roller coaster you guys saw where I tested my narration with my microphone. This is that same roller coaster. Those of you who saw that video, doesn't this look familiar to you? This roller coaster is entirely custom. I made it myself, okay? So, yeah. And, wait, let's look at this. Okay, its excitement rating is 7.39. And its intensity rating is 6.95. And its nausea rating is 5.33. It's a pretty good roller coaster if I do say so myself. Okay, alright, so back over here. Over here, look, it's in-game advertisement for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. They actually made a ride that's just like the teacups, except you're literally inside Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So, Nintendo Capri Sun, if you're watching this, please don't ever torture me with those again. You know, like you did the oldest video you currently have up on Jealous Guy. Man, it's crazy. I doubt he's gonna watch this though. Probably will someday. You know, in the year 2020. Okay, alright, so you go over here, and right here we have something called The Rock. I don't know why I named it The Rock. In the game it's called the Whirling Dervish or something. This is what it does, actually. I don't know how often you see it at a park in real life, but this is what it is. So what time are we up to? We are up to 19 minutes. Wow, this has been a long tour. We're probably about halfway done now. Yeah, and yep, this is exactly what you guys think it is. This is the Zipper, okay? I know for a fact this is probably one of the most popular amusement park rides ever, okay? You cannot have an amusement park without this ride. You just cannot. No amusement park is complete without this ride. Basically, I'll just give one simple explanation, okay? It's a Ferris wheel on steroids, okay? That's what it is. That's the best explanation you can possibly have for it, okay? And I'm never, ever going to get on my fear of this ride, I bet. I never will. Say it now, and then I'll be going on this ride when I'm 18 or so. It'd be crazy. Okay, here's the other ride that was already here when I started the scenario, so I did not make this at all. It was part of the scenario. It's called the High Flyer. I personally don't like this roller coaster, but I have no I might actually someday, you know, make a replacement roller coaster here. Because it's still got plenty of space to work with here, it looks like. You know, it might be just perfectly enough. Not sure. But yeah, nothing special, just a regular, you know, roller coaster where you're inside these plane-themed cars. Man, 20 minutes. How long can this tour possibly drag on for? Okay, over here we have a motion simulator. You see a lot of these in real life. They're pretty fun, actually. You can just watch a movie and stay inside this, okay, you sit inside this spaceship thing car, and then it like does all these weird movements outside while you're inside and you're watching movies. So the movements that it makes just basically simulates you being in that movie. So yeah. And in the middle of the park right here we have the National ATV Circuit. I may have the name. And basically it's nothing special except you're racing, but instead of go-karts, you're actually on these ATVs, like these quad bikes. I don't know why the game actually made this. Could have made something else, but it's only on the Wild expansion pack, so that's the only way you can get it, in case anyone's wondering. Basically just a separate version of the go-karts. And look at this. A dinosaur skeleton in the middle of the ride. I don't know what I was thinking when I made this. I actually made this like over a year ago or so. And this is what came up. Yeah. Over here we have a ride that I do not... personally I think this ride is actually pretty rare. It's called the... I don't know how you pronounce it. It's like called the Tagada. Or whatever. In real life. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it just spins you and bounces you, and look at this, there's nothing that's holding you in, so I don't know how you're not actually falling out of the ride. I never understood that. There's nothing that's holding you in. Never understood that. How are they not flying out? Okay, over here we have the Lupo plane. Kind of like the roller plane, except, you know, it just does this. This is pretty much all it does, okay? Just does these random loops. And I know for a fact that in real life it's mostly called the hammer in real life. And it's actually a pretty scary ride in real life. It actually swings by itself in real life, but in this game it's automatic and it just does these random loops over and over again. It's not really special in this game, but it is actually a pretty fun ride in real life, but I never actually got it because it goes upside down, so yeah, you get the picture. Okay, over here we have the Tilt-A-Whirl. I went on this ride for the first time ever this year at the fair on the 27th of August. I really loved it, okay? Basically, it's guided by these hills, these small little hills here, and they cause the cars to actually spin around as they go through the ride. Sometimes it actually spins like pretty damn fast. Sorry for cussing there, but yeah, it goes pretty damn fast. Is how fast it spins sometimes. And over here at the northwest corner of the park, we have Dr. Octagonopus's Revenge. Yeah, I got that idea from because I actually watched the laser collection video before making this ride and decided to name it Dr. Octagonopus. I have no idea why I did that. It was just totally out of randomness. And then look at this. Next to it, we have something called a Pounding Surf, I think. Yeah, Pounding Surf. It's just like the motion simulator, except you're inside this big power boat, or whatever it's called. Okay, and over here we have the Shooting Star. It's just like the I forget what it's called at the Evergreen State Fair, but basically it climbs up this small tower, and then the moment it gets to the top, bam, it zooms all the way back down. So it really kills your stomach there. And I already did the flying carousel. I don't know why I just randomly did that ride there, but whatever. Okay, here's another roller coaster that I made myself. It's called the Junior Caterpillar. It's meant for little kids, actually. So it's not supposed to be scary, and it pretty much isn't. So it serves its purpose. Keep going. Oh, the ride's broken down. Okay, so yeah, the rides can actually break down in this game, but there's actually a cheat that you can enter into a guest's name that will prevent rides from breaking down as long as the cheat's active. And I found it to be pretty useful, but you know, I just don't care at this point because I'm doing the tour. Oh crap, I've only got 1 minute left in this camera. So I'm worried that it's going to cut off at some random point. Okay, over here we have the merry-go-round. Nothing special about that. Is that every ride? Oh wait, no it's not. Okay, one more ride I guess. Right here we have Surf's Up, alright? This is a roller coaster I made myself, and that's what it is right there, okay? You're on this big surfboard-themed roller coaster car, and that's pretty much all it does. It just spins around like that. Well, actually, it doesn't. Well, actually, yeah, it does. It spins. But I'll show you what it does right here. See, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, we got 0 minutes left in this camera, so I need to talk real fast. Okay, so that is the end of the first part of the tour. Okay, in the second part of the tour, I will show you all the facilities and everything. All right, and then after that, I will show you all. Okay, we'll just go from here. Okay, I'll make this part 1, and then part 2, I'll show you the shops and everything. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, thanks for watching this part 1 of my tour, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Vanilla Hills Fun Park. Okay, see ya.